Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to today's Oracle reading. Good morning, Viree. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Hello, Bonnie. Astrid, good evening from Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for joining us all the way from Australia. Good morning, Monique. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I am a Reiki master teacher, and I am joining you guys today from Northern Illinois. Today we are here for what I am calling a reading to prepare for the full moon. The full moon is not happening until Tuesday, but I will be traveling for the next week, so I figured let's get together today, talk about what we can release before the full moon so that you can walk into the full moon on Tuesday with the most space available within yourself. Becca, grand rising from New Orleans. Welcome, Becca. Joy, Thursday morning blessings. How was your birthday, Joy? I hope it was wonderful on Monday. So the full moon is happening on Tuesday the 14th, and it will be happening at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. So if you know where 23 degrees of Sagittarius falls within your chart, that is a good way to just notice where this full moon will be shining its full light in which area of your life. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can disregard. But if you do know what I'm talking about, it's always nice to look and see how these moon events play into your personal natal chart. Sagittarius is the explorer. It's a mutable fire sign. So Sagittarius is full of energy, fire, and it is always willing and looking to move on to the next thing, I guess is the best way to say it. Mutable signs are really good at just flowing into what's coming next. Good morning, Erica. Joy, it was full of surprises, love, and happiness. What a beautiful birthday. That sounds great. So Sagittarius is the explorer, and this can be exploring your physical, right? Like exploring physically in the world, exploring your own physical body, or it could be mental exploration. So diving into a topic, diving into a facet of philosophy. So full moons are a time of release, releasing everything that no longer serves you. So perhaps from now until Tuesday, see how you can journey through your own thoughts, journey through your own ideas, or physically actually go somewhere and journey and just try to recognize what you might be carrying with you that no longer serves you, so that you can let it go, so that on Tuesday, when the full moon comes, you'll have more space in your energetic body for the light to come fill those spaces for you. This is also happening 1 week before our summer solstice for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, and this is known as the celebration of light. So 1 week before the celebration of light, we are illuminating everything with the full moon, so just lots of light coming in. The time right now is perfect for clearing all the shit out of us, just so that we are more accepting for all of this light coming in. Also, hello, Mandy. Good evening. Where are you joining from, Mandy? On Monday, so the day before the full moon, Mercury is going to enter its own sign of Gemini. And Gemini and Sagittarius are opposites on the natal chart. However, the full moon is not opposite Mercury, just because of degrees and whatnot. But Mercury is at home in Gemini. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. So expect sped up mental processes coming on Monday when Mercury walks into Gemini. So just be aware of racing thoughts, be aware of thinking too much with your head and not enough with your heart during this time of release. So I encourage you and empower you to spend I feel like I say this every day, but spend more time in meditation. Listen to your own body, drop into your own heart, and try as best as you can to get out of your own thoughts, because your thoughts will just lead you in circles and circles. Your heart is where the answers come from. Mandy is joining from Perth, Western Australia. Beautiful, beautiful. Roxy, what about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? Let me look at my astrology calendar. It looks like Mercury in Taurus is trine Pluto in Capricorn, so that is a positive correlation between the planet of thoughts and the planet of breaking shit down. So maybe tomorrow you're going to be breaking down a lot of your practical thoughts. Taurus and Capricorn are both earth signs, so that has to do with physical things. Money matters, your physical body, your physical environment. So that might be something going on tomorrow. I have a very important meeting with my soulmate. We broke up and you're dreading it. All right, well, Mercury is the planet of communication, and Pluto is the planet that likes to pick up things, tear them apart, examine all parts of them, throw out what doesn't serve the situation, and keep the rest. So while you might be dreading this conversation tomorrow, maybe this is the time to work out all the issues that you've had, talk about them, figure out why you guys might not be completely compatible, right? Soulmates don't always need to be life partners. It's okay to have a karmic relationship, someone that you learn from and then you move on from. You're welcome, Roxy. All right, guys, today we are going to, oh yes, Becca, or accept them and move on. Yeah, accept everything for what it is. It's easier said than done, but it makes life a lot easier. Okay, today we're going to pull from the chakra wisdom cards. And strangely enough, I'm holding this deck and I just noticed, like, man, this feels bigger than usual. So I feel like we're going to get big messages from this today. Good morning, Anik. Nice to see you. So I am using the chakra wisdom cards to see which chakras, which area of our bodies are the most open to releasing shit, so that you can pour in all of this light coming in from the full moon and from our summer solstice. I don't have the box, Jackie, but this is the back of the cards. Good morning, by the way. Nice to see you. So if this is your first time reading with me, the way that I run my readings, hello, Michael, Grand Rising Rev. I ask you to send your energy into this deck by asking your guides to send messages and answers to yourself as well as to the collective. Sparkle Magician, hello. I allow our guides to choose 3 cards for us because they have a higher intelligence and they work on a higher dimension, less ego, no ego. And I will then show you the backs of all 3 cards, and I empower you to tune into your own intuition. So the backs of the cards will all look the same, but I invite you to tune into your physical senses. So notice when I hold up a card, maybe a smell might come across you. Maybe you might hear something. Maybe you'll get a flutter in your belly or an itch somewhere on your body. Just tune into all of your physical senses and see what comes up, and then let us know which card may have resonated with you. Hello, Monique. Jackie, picture was kind of fuzzy. Can you say the back of the deck, the name of the deck? Chakra Wisdom Cards. That's the name of the deck. Rev, love the fish tank, Jackie. Miss having a tank. Yeah, that's a new addition for us. We've had it for maybe a month, and we're learning the circle of life. We'll put it that way. Beautiful. All right, guys. So, tuning into your physical body, here is the back of card number 1. Here's the back of card number 2. And here's the back of card number 3. So let us know which card or multiple cards resonated with you, and I will show them once again in case you need a second look. However, if one did resonate with you, always trust your intuition. Becca recently bought the Empath's Oracle, and it's so good. Thanks for sharing, Becca. Erica felt in your lower back. I love that. Once more, here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. Let's see what you guys are working with today. Interesting. Perhaps working with 2 and 3. Mandy's feeling 3. Joy, 2. Erica, 3 in your lower back. Hi, Tolkien, feeling 3. Charlene, 2. Carol, 2. Monique, 2. Roxy, 3 and 2. Stacy felt 2 in the right ankle. Interesting. Michael, 1 did resonate. Beautiful. Melissa's feeling 1. Corinne, 1 and 3. Michelle, 3. Kim, 1 and 3. Anik, 2. Bonnie, 3. Jody, 3. Oh my gosh, Mariad. I love when I get names right. Mariad's feeling 1. Kayla, 1 and 3 again today. Jackie's feeling 3. Mary, 1 made me feel calm. Beautiful. And Becca's also feeling the first one. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that some of you guys are starting to notice and let us know where in your body you're feeling these cards. Not to go on too big of a tangent, but I just had an experience yesterday that was very related to this. So long story short, I've had pain in my upper back and shoulder blades since I was in high school. It's been forever, and I just thought that everyone just carries pain like that. But it's been really acting up lately, so I've been doing all of these pain meditations on Insight Timer. And there's a whole lot of different ways to go about it. And there's also this theory. There's a woman, Louise Hay, who wrote this book, You Can Heal Your Life. And throughout the book, she describes how we hold certain emotions within our body. And at the end of the book, she gives you a dictionary of, hey, if you have this pain, this is probably the thought pattern you're holding on to. Here's a new thought pattern to alleviate this pain. Long story short, this pain in my shoulder blades was like causing me tears. So I did a meditation. This man instructed us just to feel, like go to that place in your body and just feel. I cried for like half hour, but I had this awesome inner child visitation, and I realized that I have been holding on to others' emotions for as long as I can remember. I thought, and this is all subconscious, because consciously, obviously, I know that those are your emotions, right? I don't need to do that. And just by releasing and letting my inner self, my shadow self, right, my inner child know that their emotions are not your baggage, my God, do I feel better, right? So if you guys are finding these messages are resonating in a certain part of your body, I would take that as that part of your body is saying, that's the message that I need to hear right now. Even if you don't have pain in your right ankle, there might be something brewing that might come up in a few years. And if your ankle is giving you signals when I hold up a certain card, that's probably your ankle saying, you better listen to this right now, and you better embody this right now. The name of the book, You Can Heal Your Life. I see it a handful of times in the chat. Thank you guys for being my secretaries while I'm talking. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get to the cards. If card number 1 resonated with you today, your guides are calling for you to work with your 5th chakra, your throat chakra. The message they would like you to hear today is regarding creative expression. I am committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style and using expressive language. I express myself through talking, singing, sighing, laughing, and crying and through using my creative talents. I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell, and feel more, and I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, aromas, people, nature, sounds, and sights. The throat chakra is all about expression and truth, speaking the truth outwardly and also speaking the truth inward to yourself. Today, your guides are calling you to look towards your creative expression. I feel like it's very easy in our society to completely stop creative expression because we are told to work our asses off 100% of the time. And many of us have so many responsibilities where we're working all day, then we have to take care of the family, then we have to take care of the house, then we have to take care of, 100 other things, and we never give ourselves time to create. That would be blocking our throat chakra, right? So this can physically manifest in things like a sore throat, swollen glands, lymph node. If you have any lymph node issues, that can come from your throat chakra because the energy is not flowing correctly. Blocking in your throat chakra can also cause the energy not to flow as beautifully through your body. So while you can be doing all of this meditation and taking in all of this divine energy, it might get clogged in your throat before it can flow down through your heart to the rest of your lower chakras. So if any of this is resonating with you, your guides are urging you to just do something creative. It doesn't need to be this huge project, right? Like sing a song to yourself when you're driving to work. I do that all the time. I make songs for my dogs and I sing them as if I am them, and it's the greatest thing in the world. But create things through your own physical senses. Take in the smells around you, and even if it's just in your mind, think about, well, how would that smell with this, right? If you're appreciating the lilac bush in your neighbor's yard, think about what that might feel good with in your mind. Becca, you do that to your dogs too. That's awesome. I've been struggling with language lately, just went hardcore on my podcast again. That is 100% creative expression. Yeah. Kim, it's spot on. Erica, welcome to my life. Yeah, not holding back. When you have an emotion, it's okay to let it out. Express it. If card number 2 resonated with you, your guides today are calling you to work with your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is about 2 inches below your belly button. It is where your reproductive organs are. So this also has to do with creativity as far as creating life, and it has to do with your sexual energy as well. Their message today is regarding sensuality. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively, using all my faculties, including touch, voice and actions, and creative abilities, such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses, being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sounds. Well, if that's not saying almost the exact same thing, my goodness. This card is calling you to remember that you have a physical human body and remember that you have all of these senses. That's what makes our experience so beautiful. That's what makes being a human the coolest thing on the world. That's what makes being a human, is having these senses. When you walk through life just going through the flow, going on autopilot, things can seem bleak. Life can seem meaningless, pointless, you're going nowhere, you're spinning your wheels. But when you take the time to enjoy things through your physical senses, marvel at the beauty of a planet, right? Feel a bug crawling on your finger. Feel the wind blowing your hair out of your face. Smell the air, smell the flowers, smell the dog shit, right? Like, just because it's an unpleasant smell doesn't mean that it's not an individual smell in itself, right? Tune into when things don't feel good to you or don't hear good to you. Maybe think about what in you that is like striking a chord with. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? But nourish your sacral chakra by just living in the feels, feeling the feels through all of your senses. Monique, wow. Becca, please send good vibes to my BFF who is having issues with her root chakra right now after having a forced termination of her ectopic pregnancy. She needs some healing. Send good vibes to her. Becca, you're asking the right place. Lots of good vibes coming from this community to your friend. That is not an ideal situation, but much love is going to her right now. Melissa, this is just perfect. I got to do something for myself yesterday. Fallopian tube pregnancy. Got it. I got to do something for myself yesterday in a creative way. Now to work on the expression of emotions. Absolutely. They'll come hand in hand. The more you focus on one, the more the other will grow. This morning that she is whole enough and she is worthy. Allison. She's an ESL teacher in Vietnam and in a completely different country, so I'm sure she's not feeling very safe and supported right now. That can be possible for sure. Sending love to Allison. And I trust that everyone in this community is sending love to Allison as well. Thank you so much, Nathan. I appreciate it. Interesting, Michael. Michael also has a friend named Allison who's having pregnancy issues. Interesting. Liz. Hello, everyone, and good morning, evening, or afternoon from Toronto. Me and my partner Tony are feeling happy and grateful to be here. Awesome. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining, Liz and Tony. Lots of love. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. If the third card resonated with you today, your guides are calling you to work with your solar plexus chakra. So your solar plexus is just about 2 inches above your belly button, and that is where our inner fire comes from. Wow, I think this was the same solar plexus card that we got the last time I used this deck. The message they are calling you to today is self-discipline. Maybe it wasn't. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forward and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. Wow, that's right where I felt this card was in my solar plexus, Rev. That's awesome. Just did yoga, keeping the chakra in mind. Very interesting. Laura, that's for me, I think. Erica, amen. Hello, Bianca. Welcome. If you guys are just joining and this is the card that you joined on, your guides definitely sent you some messages to come here and receive this message right now. Yeah, just do it. I love the solar plexus chakra, and obviously I love all the chakras, but I love the analogy of when you are thinking about doing something, when you are walking into an experience for the first time and you get those butterflies in your stomach. I feel like that is your solar plexus chakra, like turning on the pilot light. Like, all right, that's where you're going. It's time to go. Here's your fire. Boom, just do it. Liz, me and my partner Tony are feeling happy and grateful to be here. Oh, I love it. I love it again, Liz. Jacqui, thank you so much. So, how interesting. I feel like this reading wasn't necessarily about having one message or two messages. This is such a synchronistic reading altogether. I'm having a big issue in that chakra. Can you repeat this one, please? Sure, Laura. So this one is for self-discipline. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forwards and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. There's like so many different messages in this card, and I feel like there's something that's about to come through to make it all make sense. Why would you be lacking self-discipline? Because you feel like you might not do it right. You feel like you might mess it up. So forget it. Why even do it? But who cares if you mess it up, right? Are you afraid that other people will judge your actions if you don't do it to your fullest potential or if you don't do it right? Forget what other people have to say about you. As long as you know that you gave it your all, that you came into this with 100% of your own willpower, it's good enough. It's perfect. How is solar plexus fire different than when you feel intuitive through your third eye? Your solar plexus is the chakra that helps you to do, to actually take the action and move forward with it. Your third eye is where you receive the clear vision of what the action maybe should be. Jacqui, I hope that makes sense. Erica, I like the confidence of this card. Michael, 3 wonderful, beautiful, perfect cards and messages today. Thanks and gratitude to all. Yes, before we move on to our culminating card, I just want to see how all of these line up. Man, I really feel like our guides are telling us to work on all 3 of these chakras in order to clear out all of our negative stuff that is no longer serving us before this full moon comes in and before we have this celebration of light from the summer solstice. So, card 1 was about expressing yourself creatively for your throat chakra. So, not only speaking your truth, but using your truth to make something out of it. And by making something out of it, you're tuning into your physical senses, which came up with the second card for our sacral chakra. Tuning into your senses every day, making life have meaning through your sight, through your smell, your hearing, your taste, your touch. Tuning into those things in the most mundane of moments. Even when you're driving your car, you're stuck at a stoplight, what does the steering wheel feel like under your hands? How does the air conditioning or the heat feel on your face, on your toes, whatever you have? And in order to do all of these things, remember your own self-discipline. No one else is going to come into your life day by day and remind you, don't forget to smell stuff today. Don't forget to create stuff today. This is up to you. You have the fire inside you. The more you use it, the stronger it will burn. I hope that makes sense for you all today. Jacqui, that helped. Melissa, and every time you say it's all butterflies from head to toe. Love it, love it, love it. Rev, sacral and solar plexus helps to create and come into empowerment. And the throat allows me to speak that creation and empowers me to speak my truth. Thank you for putting that all together, Rev. It's okay for the typos. Jacqui, this definitely helped me. I have something I need to address and have been procrastinating on it. So, okay then. Becca, I saw your message. Can you pull one for the Allisons? I do have a client right after this reading, but I will put a card in our spiritual community for anyone having pregnancy issues at the moment. So if you would like to join our spiritual community, it is the group that I started here on Insight Timer. I post updates daily I post updates every time I have a live here, and I recap the oracle readings for you all. Today, after my client, I will post a card in there specifically for the Allisons and for anyone else who may be having specific pregnancy issues at the moment. So yeah. I could do that for you. You just got to give me some time. I'm going to pull one culminating card. And today, our culminating card, I don't know why I threw the box all the way over there today. We're pulling today from Attracting Abundance to sum all of this up, to see where in our life our guides would like to help us attract abundance. This is perfect because today is Thursday, and Thursday is the day of the week ruled by Jupiter, who is our planet of abundance and growth and expansion and all the beautiful things. So if you would please send your energy into my deck as I shuffle for one final card, one message for every single person who is here. If you have been enjoying today's session, you might choose to offer a donation if you are able. If you have not yet followed me on Insight Timer, please consider following my teacher profile. My class schedule is starting to change, so give me a follow so you can stay updated when I post new classes. And if you'd like to work one-on-one with me, I have a plethora of services available on my personal website, which you can find on my Insight Timer bio. And of course, feel free to join our spiritual community so that you can check out the messages that we have talked about here today. On the days that I'm not here on Insight Timer, I do try to pull a card for you when it is possible. So today, everybody, after I read this culminating card, we will transition into our Reiki energy transmission. Our guides would like to attract abundance in the area of health and well-being. They're reminding us to keep balanced. And this is a quote. People who overly take care of their health are like misers. They hoard up a treasure which they never enjoy. I'll read that again. People who overly take care of their health are like misers. They hoard up a treasure which they never enjoy. That's from Lawrence Stern, 1713 to 1768. Not to say to ignore your health, ignore your well-being. This can be physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, social health. Relax. It's not all about working for perfection 100% of the time. It's okay to sit back and relax and enjoy what you have created. It's not about spending all of your days checking every single nutrition label, checking every single beauty product that you use to make sure it's pure and absolute. Not to say to let those things go to the wayside and live recklessly, but also give yourself a freaking break once in a while and relax and enjoy your senses every once in a while. You're trying to lose weight, right? Let's just use this as an example. You're trying to lose weight, so you know that you need to eat fruits and vegetables, and you know that you need to eat lean meats, and you know that you need to get away from donuts. But donuts make you happy sometimes. And while I'm not encouraging you to shove a dozen donuts down your throat, maybe once in a while say, I'm going to savor this moment and I'm going to eat half of this donut today. Set yourself some limits. Saturn is retrograde right now. Saturn is about limits and boundaries, and when he's moving retrograde, it's all about reevaluating the limits, reevaluating the boundaries that we've given to ourselves. So, being human is not about working all the time. Being human is about enjoying and experiencing and learning and growing, but you don't learn and grow as effectively if you don't take the time to experience. Remember, it's okay to experience something that you will learn from also. Just remain fully present without judgment and just take in everything that this life has to offer us. I hope that helped. Yes, we do need a break sometime. I'm glad to hear that this resonated with many of you. Becca, I like that. WTF is the point, and how to enjoy it when you can barely get around. Nah, brah, I'm traveling and enjoying my life. Now I'll figure it out. Absolutely. I will be posting all these cards in our spiritual community if you need some time to digest the messages or revisit them. But for now, let's transition into our Reiki energy transmission. Laura, it sounds like it was perfect for you today. So settling yourself down into a comfortable position. Oh, Lissa, yes, so much. We are so often encouraged to do. Solar plexus. I am free of the need for the approval of others. If you know you need to relax, relax. Taking many little breaks will probably help you to avoid burnout where you take an extended, unnecessary break. Okay. Rev, you're so welcome. I will talk you through a grounding meditation, and then I will transmit some Reiki energy for a few minutes. I'll talk you out of the meditation, and then we'll say our goodbyes. So, closing down your eyes in this comfortable position and tuning into the feeling of all of the contact points you have with the surface beneath you. Feeling the weight of your body being completely supported by Mother Earth. Now just for a moment, taking all of your awareness and bringing it directly above the crown of your head in an egg-shaped white orb of glowing light. Separating your awareness from your physical body just for a moment. And viewing life from your eagle's perch. Now acting as the curious observer, as the egg of awareness cracks on the crown of your head, slowly flowing your awareness down all sides of your face. Feeling your awareness dripping down the back of your head, the sides of your face, running over the ears, your temples, flowing down over the forehead, eyebrows, eyelids, and eyelashes, dripping off the nose, flowing down the cheeks, further down the back of your head, dripping off the lips, your chin, your jaw, flowing down all sides of your neck, coming out into your shoulders, flowing down the upper arms, passing over the elbows, down to the forearms, coming out into the wrists, your hands, and each finger. Bringing all of your awareness to your chest, and slowly flowing down the front side of your body as you tune into the rhythmic beating of your heart. Noticing how the ribs expand and contract with the breath. And flowing further down to the belly. Feeling into the organs resting behind the abdomen. And noticing how the breath causes the belly to rise and fall. Bringing all of your awareness down into the pelvic floor. And now moving your awareness to your upper back. Slowly flowing down the back side of your body. Dripping off the shoulder blades. Weaving in and out the backs of the ribs. Coming down to your mid-back, your lower back, into your glutes. Flowing your awareness down the upper legs, passing over the knees, coming down to the lower legs. Passing over the ankles to the tops of your feet, into each toe, and feeling into the soles of your feet. Breathing breathing deeply as you feel into your entire body. Spreading your awareness through every cell of your body at once. And now using the breath to open the central energy channel within your body by breathing the air in through the nose, watching it as it travels down your spine all the way to the root chakra in your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, watch the breath reach up your spine to the crown of your head. Inhaling down to the root. Exhaling up to the crown. Continue for a few rounds in silence. Releasing the breath back to your natural rhythm. As you begin to imagine roots growing down from your root chakra. Watching these roots as they travel down into Mother Earth. Pushing through the soil. Digging deeper. Digging wider. Firmly grounding yourself into Mother Earth. And welcoming in your guides and angels for any assistance they may have to offer now. Allowing permission for the Reiki energy to be received by intending to completely surrender to this Reiki energy as it nourishes your highest good. Bringing your focus now back inside of your body. Allowing your thoughts to flutter away as you receive this precious gift of time for yourself. Allow yourself to be fully present within your body, noticing anything that may rise to the surface as I keep track of the time.
Returning your focus to your breath and feeling into the weight of your body resting in space. Imagine a brilliant glowing ball of sparkling golden light in the center of your chest. This warm ball of light surrounds your entire heart. On each inhale, this light becomes brighter and more vibrant. And on the exhale, the ball begins to grow in every direction throughout your body. Inhaling as the light shines brighter, and exhaling as the ball grows larger and larger until it encompasses your entire body. The golden light slowly fades away as the connection to this Reiki energy transmission closes, allowing you to return home to yourself. Taking the time now to send gratitude to your guides and angels and listening in to receive any last messages. And slowly bringing some movement back to your body, wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling out your wrists and ankles, stretching out the body however it is calling you to. And perhaps bringing the palms of your hands together, rubbing them back and forth, creating friction, creating heat. And cupping the warm palms over your eyes, blinking your eyes open, allowing the light to peek in through the cracks as you slowly bring yourself back to your physical body. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love to all. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Liz, for the kind message. Elisa just happened to drop in today, and the messages really resonated with me. Exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you for sharing your gift. You're very welcome, Elisa.
Thank you for listening to your guides. Thank you for following their direction into this live. Erica, Sarah, Viry, Jacqui, thank you all. If you are not yet following me on Insight Timer, please consider following my profile so you can stay updated as I post new classes. My next live will be next Monday, not this upcoming Monday, but Monday the 20th. I will be gone for a week while I'm on the road. I'm traveling to Huntsville, Alabama, and I am so excited to get out of my house. We are homebodies for sure, and it will be wonderful to just go somewhere else and see something new. I'm excited to go travel while we have this Sagittarius full moon. Elisa and Patsy, thank you so much for your donations. Much appreciated. If you liked today's session, you might consider offering an energy exchange in the form of a donation if you are able. And if you would like to work one-on-one with me, you can find my website on my Insight Timer profile. My prices are going up next month, but if you book before July 15th, you'll be grandfathered into my current prices. So if you've been thinking about working with me one-on-one, this might be your time to go. Michael, thank you and all for sharing your inner divine sparks and space. Great session today, and great session and great day. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Joy. So I was letting the messages today kind of sink in during that Reiki transmission, and I believe that they might have come just a little bit out of order for us to flow. So where is this coming from? Oh yeah, none of these are saying think about your experience, right? None of these are saying get in your head. All of these are saying get in your body. Okay? Living life through your physical senses is a way of enjoying your human nature, right? Even if you are not 100% happy with the body that you received for this incarnation, that doesn't mean that it is completely lacking of joy and beauty and gifts. So use your physical senses to enjoy the world around you. Show your joy by creatively expressing. Show the joy that you have for this life by singing a song, by doing a dance while you're cooking dinner, by creatively expressing your feelings, and also creatively express the things that make you feel like shit. Write a poem, write a letter to someone who has hurt you in the past and burn it. Get the emotions out of your body, whether they are positive or negative, wanted or unwanted. Get them out in some way. Create something with the emotions that you are holding on to. All of this is done through self-discipline. No one is going to do this for you. Don't care what other people think either. Do what you need to do for you, because when you are the best version of yourself, you can show up as the best version of yourself for others. When you are not working on yourself, you show up half-assed, and that doesn't help anybody. However, through all of this, keep your balance. Remember to be compassionate with yourself. Okay? It's not all about working hard and doing and making sure that you're doing the right thing. Take some time just to celebrate your little wins and relax. Enjoy your senses. Enjoy everything that comes with this incarnation. Joy, safe travels. Michael, honored and grateful to attend and be present today. Love and light to and from Louisiana. Thanks, Michael. Anik, thank you. Have a safe, fabulous vacation. Much appreciated. Thank you all for joining me today. I will see you in some time. Happy full moon. Happy Mercury moving into Gemini. Much love to all. Namaste. Take care. I will see you very soon.